Hello, Scorpios. How are you? How you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what's going on, Scorpio? Welcome to the new setting. Welcome to the new camera. So yes, hopefully you can see everything much better. You can, let me see, we get a card here with some pretty colors. We got some nice focus. Nice. So it's all good. It's good. Nice setting. Let's get into it. So we are, as you can see, I'm starting with my Wild Untamed Animal Oracle deck. And I want to see what's coming towards Scorpio. Person, situation, energy. Oh, isn't that interesting? Ooh, this is going to be interesting. You got 3 cards here, and it's interesting. So I'm going to go by the order of what I saw first, how it came out. Scorpion card actually came out for you. This is what's coming towards you. So there may be another Scorpion involved in this situation. And I want to say it's someone who has a lot more fire in their chart than maybe typical. So I'm getting that they are either Scorpio, Sun, or Rising is likely the energy of this person. They may have their moon, Venus, other aspects of their chart might be fire-based. This is the alchemical symbol for fire in this deck. So there's a Scorpion energy coming towards you. The next one is hyena. You know, it's interesting because this is the card that came out for how Leo is going to be feeling about some energy that's coming towards them to help them hatch a black egg. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because the 3rd card is quite significant that came out for you. So we have the dragon has come into this reading. It hasn't come out in anything lately, but it was out quite a bit a little while ago. Like over the summer, it was coming out. And this for me is really, this is the energy within the universe. This is the goddess energy that is responsible for the creation of all life, all existence, all energy, all Molly, everything. Everything. This is the oldest energy. This is the life force that lives within each one of us. Everything on this planet, what we're all connected to, this is where it all comes from. It's very powerful. It's so I sort of like to say it's when the eye of God comes into your reading. There's something significant here. And it's significant to me because we are getting this fire, because also the hyena has the alchemical symbol of fire. And your Scorpion card has fire in this deck. It is depicted as fire energy. And it's a Scorpion. It is someone who has taken on an awful lot, who's probably taken on more than they should. And at any given moment, they may strike out just because it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. They just can't take it anymore. They're being pushed to their limits. Yeah, and with this hyena, I really feel like the energy here is... it's cautious, but coiled, you know, like ready to spring out. It's not too happy, yet it's putting on a brave face, a smile. But this dragon energy that's coming with it, this person is very protected. It's very protected. And it's going to be interesting how this reading goes, because it does feel like it's another Scorpion. So whoever is coming to this video, the energy could be interchanged throughout the whole thing, back and forth. I don't know. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. So, this energy is coming towards you as someone who I feel is overworked, overburdened, emotionally fragile, but also has very high protective spiritual energy around them right now. So they may be at a very vulnerable point in life. So we're going to see how this makes you, Scorpion, feel. How does this make you, Scorpio? Let's get that right. There's the Scorpion and the Scorpio. How will this make Scorpio feel with this energy? This situation, this person. Yeah, so many cards, you guys. You're working me so hard. You got 3 cards too. Wow. Wow. This is going to be interesting. Okay. You have the beaver card here. Is that what? Yeah. It's water. So this is a hard little word. This is someone who works really hard too. This is someone who's just putting a little too many hours in. This little guy really never stops. The beaver goes, you can see the sky in the background there. The sun is either rising or setting, and beaver's still out there working. So beaver's actually out there just before the sun actually even rises, when you still have, you know, the twilight, where the sun has set. Beaver's still going until twilight is like pretty much gone. So again, you are also overworked, but you have a very different energy. This other Scorpion person is in a very bad space emotionally. Like I feel like they're ready to crack at any time. I really feel like they're ready to crack at any time. They've just had so much going on for them. But you've got the earthworm card here. So this earth energy, it is very grounded. There's a lot of creative color. Like there's a lot of creativity within you still. That's not lost. I feel like this other person is starting to become lost. And that is also why this, this all-seeing, all-loving, all-knowing, God-like energy is around them at this time to try to support them, to try to keep them going, to try to maybe help change situations that aren't changing naturally or karmically on their own. So the earthworm is very creative. However, it is sort of keeping it in, not expressing it as easily as it should, as well as it should. But I see a change coming for you with this hummingbird. You guys are really about to fly out of here. Wow. It's an interesting message. This reading might be, both sides are for you. It feels like, wow. Yeah, okay. That's really an interesting message. I'm just getting the clarity that these are the cards that needed to come out to tell this story in 2 separate ways for you. If the cards had been delivered to me, all 6 of them, I wouldn't have been able to decipher the message. It would have been too much information. I would have put them all back. Is sort of what I'm getting. This is because now I can see the connection. I can see where it's all coming from. Both these cards are in a sense the same. This person is overworked. They're doing too much. They're taking on too much. They're at a breaking point in a sense. The hyena is not quite as good as this earthworm energy to me and what I'm feeling here. But both of these are like, this is coiled up. It's not expressing itself fully. Its full potential is not being released and understood and allowed to blossom and grow here. And hyena is also in that position in the sense that they don't have the energy to do that. I just can't do that right now. I'm on guard about so much because I have so much on my shoulders and on my back, and I'm just not, no. And then, you know, and then you have the hummingbird, and the hummingbird is in correlation with this dragon energy. And hummingbird here, look at all the white light around the hummingbird and in the color all around hummingbird. Hummingbird is that kind of spiritual energy, the vibrational energy that a person holds within them that is very, very experienced at keeping their level high, keeping their vibration high, keeping like light in their life, even in dark moments. Their wings flap so fast that there's no chance for the darkness to come in. The energy of the hummingbird just keeps the darkness away all the time. And that is the same sort of energy that can come in with this dragon eye. This is spirit based. Up here, I feel like this is your whole story actually. So let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes here, because so yeah, there's messages within the message here. So give me a second. I'm dealing with 6 cards, guys. The beaver and the scorpion. Yeah, okay. So typically, like you are, well, you do. You have two planets, right? It's Pluto, and I know the other one is Mars for Scorpio. You have two planets. So in a sense, you are like fire and water because Mars is like associated with war. That's also Aries planet. So, you know, and Scorpio does have the fiery aspect. So it's like the two aspects of yourself. And that's sort of the message that I was getting. That's why these cards came out like they did. This is the two aspects of yourself, Scorpio, that are going through something right now. So this is like that more fiery aspect of you. And so, which is the Mars, planet Mars, the war energy, the ready to fight, ready to attack. And look at it, the strikes and the blood comes out, right? But then there's more about that strike. It may produce a small amount of blood when it strikes, but what you don't realize if you haven't dealt with a scorpion before is that there's also venom in that. So then it's going to really it may not seem as dangerous as it is. Like you are in a very hard spot right now. But with this beaver card, I'm feeling like you are being called to, in a sense, to find your water sign aspect, to get into more of the your water sign aspect of yourself. Beaver is very grounded, very earthy, but also in the water. It's a really nice balance that beaver has. So beaver works in the forest like half the day and works in the water half the day. So that grounded energy and that very fluid and feeling and free, intuitive energy too that you have is to try to release some of this heavier, more warlike, fiery energy. It's just not, it's not serving, it's almost burning you out in a sense. It's, you are a water sign above all else. So with this fiery energy, with this energy that Mars is harnessing on you right now, or you're taking on or utilizing to push through whatever's been difficult, it's causing the water aspect of you to evaporate in a sense. Like you're losing that part of you. So it's really important to try to bring that fire down, to really try to bring that fire down. I'm getting the message too, like take some showers, take some bath, literally physically immerse yourself in as much water as you can right now, as much as you can. And here, and there's that grounding here with hyena is fire energy too. Hyena is the fire energy as well. And hyena is like, where can I take advantage of that situation? How can I get in there and get those scraps? Like just that kind of scrapping, and they're powerful. I believe a hyena's jaw will just crush bone. Like they're pretty powerful. If you get them in a group, they're like lions won't even take them on. They're really powerful. And this hyena is, I feel like, almost in a sense separated from the pack, and it's almost like a poetic phrase in that you are separated from your whole. You need to bring it together again, and the biggest part that's being lost is the water. This is like a very spiritual reading for you guys, Scorpios. So the biggest part of you that's been lost is the water. And the grounding. There's this creative, beautiful energy inside you, right? It needs to be grounded. The earthworm has got it all coiled up here, but it's feeling like I can't even release it. I can't even think about being creative or going into my deeper self right now, because all I can do is pay the bills, look after the kids, get the laundry, like whatever. And even there's even more there to that. Like I feel like some of you have taken on a lot of emotional stress from other people that you don't need to be taking on as well. It's tying you up. It's not serving you. Like this poor worm, there's so much in there that needs to come out. That's beautiful, needs to be shared with the world. And when you share it, it uplifts you and it uplifts the world. Like it's just mutually beneficial. And right now it's just caught up in that. It's knotted up, it's tied up because it's not allowed to come out. But there's hope here because, there's so much amazing support with these two cards. It isn't insane. It's literally like this, this godlike, the eye of God energy has come in And it's going to bring something towards you that's going to help. Like this hummingbird energy. It's coming towards you to help keep this darkness away just long enough so that you can start to be you again. Because you can keep the darkness away. But it's gotten to a point where you have almost become the darkness with whatever this is. These burdens that you have. What's bringing you down. What's just like the cosmic energy around you has been doing the same damn thing over and over and over and over. And the only thing at this point that can really make a difference, you know, this is beyond guardian angels and spirit guides. This is the source. This is source energy. I want to say in a sense, and it sounds, but it's the message coming in like, child, I need you to move forward. At some point, we're all source again, right? And getting you back towards that light, to the source. So let's pull, and I think it's interesting. I've been doing another tarot deck all week for everyone, but I was called to pick this up even before like I started doing the reading. And this is my tarot of dreams. And there's a lot of interesting esoteric information in it. Wow, I can't believe how long this video is. I have a timer here because I can't see it on the new camera, and I haven't even pulled a tarot card yet. There's a lot of esoteric information in here. It's very suitable for what is going on here. I'm just going to go straight to trying to get help for whatever Scorpions have come to this reading and are in this energy. Let's just see, how can this dragon and hummingbird help here? Yeah, okay, so the dragon and the hummingbird energy are coming in, and typically I would say, okay, they're coming in to help you get rid of overthinking. Something's going to happen here. There's going to be some sort of climax for you in terms of knowledge gained, information, truth spoken, and it is going to disturb you for a bit. It's going to keep you up at night. Let's just say it's like the road to the tower. But this tower needs to happen because you cannot stay on this road. Like the path you're on, there's a detour. There's a detour in the path that you've been on. I literally feel like I'm seeing like the path that you've been on is going in circles through the woods. And if you've ever walked through the woods without a real path and without a compass, you go in a circle. You literally go in a circle. You don't think you do until you actually use a compass and know how to use it. And the compass is like, keep telling you to go that way. That can't be straight. So this is what you do. You don't even see it. You don't have the compass yet, in a sense. So you're still going around in circles on this path. So the wake up is when the road is there all of a sudden, and this is where you're supposed to go. You're going to get some sort of indication. This is where I'm supposed to be directing my energy. It's going to take me off this path. And then you come off the path and you start following this road. And that's sort of I just feel like, oh my God, what have I been doing? How did I do this to myself? Why did I allow this? Like, I need to release this. How did I not see that I had the freedom to release this, to come off of that path? So it is going to be like, in a sense, it's a little bit disturbing. It's a way, I feel like someone's coming in and slapping you in a sense, like, and there's so much more for you. We need to get you off this path. Okay, so what's going to happen after the Nine of Swords? Let's get Scorpio prepared here. What happens after this Nine of Swords? Passion, life, I like it. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands coming in here. There might be, I want to say that there is definitely a drive towards deeper desires. I feel like this has been suppressed. Any sort of desire that's been inside you for things that you want for you have been suppressed to the point where it's almost exercised, but in the wrong way at the wrong time, in the wrong situation right now. So it's about to be exercised in a much more creative, after you go through this Nine of Swords, this like, oh my gosh, now I know what I need to do. And it's the passion and the drive to go and do it, Like harnessing that fire aspect of you at the right way, utilizing it properly for you. I was just looking because sometimes these cards have different signs in them, different zodiacs. I'm going to just shuffle out, and I want to just any messages that come out for the dragon. The all-seeing dragon eye card. Yeah, that's why they've come in here. So this is the devil card. This is Capricorn energy. This is, look at that. What did I just say? Like, there's going to be this Nine of Swords moment where you're like, holy shit. Why was I on that path for so long? Why did I know there were detours and I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't looking. That's okay. We've all been there. We've all done that. So don't be too hard on yourself. But yes, this is just letting the card come out. Just letting this card speak in a sense, right? It's time to come out, my child. It's time to come out because you live in a universe based on free choice. You do. Don't forget that. You live in a universe based on free choice. And look at this guy. The door is open. He's wearing the jester hat, right? Convinced himself that he doesn't have the smarts, the experience, the knowledge to get out of this tiny little bird cage. This energy sits above this person with chains on the cage. The jester only sees the chains and the devil and the bars. You need to look to the side to see the path. The door that is open for you. It's time to walk through it because this guy has no control over you, really. It's you. It's the energy within you. Remember that fire energy that is somehow that Mars energy. I don't know what's going on with the planets. I know these are zodiacs, but I just come into your energy. I don't pay a huge amount of attention to that. I'm kind of a busy mom. Maybe there's something going on with Mars right now that is affecting or has been affecting Scorpio. And Pluto, your other planet, has been bypassed, but it's time. It's time to get rid of that, the fire energy that's not being utilized properly. It's imprisoning you. It's imprisoning you. Let's get something for hummingbird. Is there anything we can get about this hummingbird energy? How may this feels like the physical aspect, right? So when spirit energy comes to work for us, when source energy comes to work for us, it doesn't show up at our door with wings and a sword. It'd be nice, right? This big angel here. I'm here to clear everything. No. So it kind of comes in usually situations and people coming towards you that give just give opportunity. And then that's like, wow, oh my gosh, I can go there or I can do this. So let's see how that's coming towards you with the hummingbird. Oh yeah, you know what? You don't, yeah. Look at that. The Three of Wands, growth and expansion. There's Aries energy here. It might be an Aries that may be coming towards you. This is the second one here that we've had with fire energy. The ships are coming in a sense. Almost like, yeah, there's some sort of energy coming towards you that is really going to help. It's really going to help. It's like you've been sitting there and waiting so long. I don't want to say though that that's all you need to do, because you need to walk. You at least need to acknowledge in your mind that you do have freedom of exiting whatever this energy, situation, or choice is. That's the aspect. That's like the one thing. That's really the only thing that you're really being asked to do for yourself in this sense, is to look on the path that you've been on in the woods without the compass. Because, you know, there's a detour sign there somewhere. You're just not seeing it because this guy is making you look down, making you feel like you're a fool. You don't know how to do this. You do know how to do this. It's there. You just have to find that and acknowledge that you have the ability to get out of whatever this is that's really heavy for you. And then I feel like the ships come in, like stuff just starts coming. It's literally just changing your thinking pattern, your frame of mind, and your belief system on your situation, which so easy to say. That's like the hardest stuff in the world to do, really. I find that myself, that can be harder than actual physical action. It's what's going up in here. So affirmations are really, oh wow. This is at the bottom of the deck. Affirmations are really good. Palace of Swords is what is at the bottom of the deck. And that just described what I was talking about. This deck has Palace cards, which are above the Kings. So that is very clear, intuitive, open-minded thinking. Now I'm going to go to the moon, my Moonology deck that I just got a few days ago, and I've been pulling out final cards for each sign. That was an interesting reading, Scorpio. And God bless you for whatever it is you've been doing and putting up with, struggling through. What do we have? What do we have for Scorpio? Come on, let's get them something. This is the card. Here we go. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Yeah, look at how she's pouring the water, right? Look at how she's pouring the water. The love. I feel like there's a lot of, right? Like the fire, the Mars energy, that warrior energy, that bring love. So bring that. That's what you are. You're deep feeling. You're a deep feeling creature. You are a Scorpio. You are a water sign. Find that again. Get back into that. That's you. And that is part of this shift change in your mind. That is part of this shift change in your mind is what I'm really feeling like. All right, my dear Scorpios. There's your reading for the week, guys. I hope that's helpful. Love and light to each one of you, and please take care. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves, guys, okay? Bye.